Welcome everyone. We do have two things to talk about. Two or three/four things. And we do have Hogwarts Legacy Instagram account to thank you for the Imperio video that we are actually currently watching. Temporary forces the forces enemies to fight as if they were your companions. While under your control, they take reduced damage from other enemies to prolong their allegiance to you. Also, curses the victim, and cursed enemies take extra damage. Throughout the fight, you can remove the curse and just go at them. It's like, yep, bye. Hey, thanks for fighting. Here's a big massive, you're done. And then we have the Disillusionment Chest. Please pay close attention to this. And I'm also going to roast a YouTuber by the name of Ectogo because they said you can use the controvitus curse on this. No, you can't. Please keep in mind that you actually do need to use the Disillusionment Charm or the Invisibility Potion. The Disillusionment Charm is where our character actually twirls their wand around them to cast the charm. The Invisibility Potion turns the user invisible for a short amount of time, so they're the only two ways you can actually open the chest. Lumis Maxima is a no. Controvitus Curse is a no because that is a dark spell. That is a black spell. Anything else that you can use to actually try and hide yourself is a no because as soon as you try to open it from the front, that is it. This chest will actually lock as you can actually see this eye is actually trying to close, and this is actually these four class are actually trying to lock themselves. So pay no attention to Expecto Go because they're a complete idiot. And I am sorry if I am saying that, but their information is completely wrong. We can actually see the spells as well, because we do actually have a number of spells. Also, spells invented by Hermione Granger was a Boyle spell. Also, this is Phineas Nardus Black, and this is the deputy headmistress, headmaster, headmistress. We got that clear? Good. Because Phineas Nardus Black was born in 1847. No. If it was 18... No. Sorry, my bad. We are talking... It could be... I have no idea. We don't know the headmaster slash headmistress. Though he does... He does look like Phineas Nardus Black. But again... 1847. Yeah, he could be. Yeah, he is. He is the headmaster. Sorry, my bad. He is Phyllis Nellis Black, so he is the headmaster. Sometimes, let's see. He's... Wait, that can't be right. Are we really talking about... Oh! Sirius Black the Second. So we are actually we actually found out something. So we had Sirius Black the First. Was a pureblood wizard, possibly the eldest son of Sirius Black and Alia Max, the eldest brother of Phineas, Nelgus, and Isa. Sirius died when he was only 8 years old for unknown reasons. Then we have Sirius Black 2, 1877 to 1952. Was a pure blood wizard, the eldest son of Phineas Black and Ursula Flint. Where have we actually heard Flint from? We're actually going to look into that in this video as well. And brother of Phineas Black II, brother and Atrocious husband of Hesper, grandfather of Atrocious Black III, Locrius and Regulus. We know who Regulus is. And great grandfather and namesake of Sirius Black III. Oh, let's have a look at Regulus Black the First. Based on a statement by Horace Slughorn, Regulus may have been a member of Slytherin House. However, he attended Hogwarts in 1917 to 1924, when Slughorn may not have been Potions Master. Regulus was the grand uncle of another Black called Regulus. So we have Regulus II. Regulus Atrocious Black, 1961 to 1979. Also born as R.A.B., was a pure blood wizard born to Orion and Regular Black, and the younger brother of Sirius Black. Attended Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry in 1972, and was sorted into Slytherin House. Regulus became a Death Eater in his youth, but defected when he found what Lord Voldemort would do in order to reach his aims. Regulus also learned about one of Voldemort's Horcruxes and decided to destroy it. He was killed while attempting to destroy Salazar Slytherin's locket in 1979. Ooh, there we go. But no one actually knew that. So, yeah, I'm just going through this. Relationships, Lord Voldemort, blah blah blah. Creature the house elf. We don't see Creature. We actually don't. I'm not even sure if we do actually meet any of the other Blacks. But we do have the note here. To the Dark Lord, I will be dead long before you read this. I want you to know that it was I who discovered your secret. I have stolen the real Horcrux and intend to destroy it as soon as I can. I face death in the hope that you meet your match. You'll be mortal once more. So, shall we go on to Sirius Black III? Sirius Black III, born 3rd November 1959, died 18th of June 1996. Also known as Padfoot or Snuffles in his Agamus form, was a pureblood wizard and eldest son of Orion Regulus Black, as well as the older brother of Regulus II by slightly over a year. Although he was the heir of the House of Black, Sirius disagreed with his family's belief in pure blood purity and defied tradition when he was sorted in Gryffindor instead of Slytherin at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, which he attended from 1971 to 1878. As his relationship with his relatives deteriorated, he gained lifelong friendships in James Potter, Remus, and Peter Pettigrew. The four friends, also known as the Marauders, joined the Order of Phoenix to fight against Lord Voldemort and his Death Eaters during the First Wizarding War. While we know that Peter Pettigrew was the traitor slash mole slash the rat. Sirius also became the godfather of Harry Potter, the only son of James and Lily Potter. When Pettigrew betrayed the Potters to Voldemort, Sirius sought to exact revenge on Pettigrew. However, Pettigrew was able to frame Sirius for his betrayal of the Potters, the murder of 12 muggles, and the stage murder of Peter Pettigrew before Sirius could accomplish this. Sirius was sent to Azkaban for 12 years, eventually becoming the only known person to escape the prison, unassisted by transforming into Executor's form of a massive black dog, confused with a grim. Sirius exposed Pettigrew's treachery to his old friend Remus and his godson. After Lord Voldemort returned in 1995, Sirius rejoined the Order. He was killed by his cousin Bellatrix Lestrange during the Battle of the Department of Mysteries and subsequently cleared of all charges by the Ministry of Magic. He briefly appeared again through the Resurrection Stone for Harry, along with James, Lily, and Remus in 1980, in 1998, I should say. Well, we all know that anyway. So anyway, background: First Wizarding War, imprisonment. I confronted the murdering traitor. Rubeus Hagrid reflecting his last meeting with Sirius. Escape from Azkaban. Events surrounding the Traitor Wizard Tournament. Second Wizarding War. Battle of the Department of Mysteries and Death. We all know. Post-mortem. Harry doesn't hurt. Sirius dying? Not at all. Quicker and easier than falling asleep. Sirius's spirit speaks to Harry through the Resurrection Stone, which is a relic. Which is an ancient relic, which is probably one that we might have to find. I'm not entirely sure. Magical abilities and skills. Agamea's transformation. Transfiguration, I should say. Non-verbal magic dueling. In his 5th year, Sirius helped James Potter humiliate Severus Snape, who was an exceptionally talented wizard, even in his youth. During the battle for the Department of Mysteries, Sirius dueled with Lucius Malfoy and Owen Thor, and with the help of his godson Harry. He defeated both of them, disarming and stunning Lucius Malfoy non-verbally. He was also able to hold his own against his cousin Lestrange, who was Voldemort's most powerful Death Eater. Physical combat skills, no. Healing magic, Sirius was able to cast healing spells, which he healed an injury from Whatcat powder as soon as he received it. Charms, Sirius appeared to have been talented with charms from a young age, since he, Remus Lupin, James Potter, and Peter Pettigrew managed to create the Marauders map as teenagers, the process of which involved the complicated homunculus charm, and a spell to insult those who attempted to read it, both of which lasting long after all 4 of the producers' demises. He was also able to cast the shield charm during the Battle of the Department of Mysteries in order to protect Harry. He also managed to place a permanent sticking charm upon many of the hangings in his room at number 12 Grimmauld Palace, showing for the charm considering his parents would never be able to remove said items from the wall. He has no family, apart from Harry Potter and such. All his family were dead or decided to actually join Lord Voldemort, so they're all dead to him. Crucial was the only one, was the only house elf. The Marauders, which is Sirius, James Potter, Sirius Black, James Potter, Peter Pettigrew, and Remus Lupin. Severus Snape. This is the argument during the Christmas holidays. Sirius, I warn you, Sniffless, I don't care if Dumbledore thinks you'll reform. I know better. Snape. Oh, but why don't you tell him? Or are you afraid he might not take you very seriously? Take very seriously the advice of a man who had been hiding inside his mother's house for 6 months. Sirius Snape arguing within 12 Grimmauld Palace at the end of the Christmas holidays in 1995. Lily Evans could ever have been friends with Gellert Grindelwald. I think her mind's going personally. Lots of love, Lily. Wait. Who is Lily Evans actually talking about? Sirius met Lily Evans on the Hogwarts Express, where he and James Potter almost merely made a bad impression on her by insulting her best friend. So for Snape, she quickly moved to leave the compartment while they were all sharing on the train, with Snape in tow, and literally turned her back on Sirius when he was sorted with him. When she was sorted with him into Gryffindor House. During the early years, Hogwarts, yeah, blah 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 blah. The change in their later years, let's see, highly arrogant bully, more than a common high arrogant bully, just like his best friend James. So their relationship is not likely a friendly one. That changed on in later years at Hogwarts, presumably after she had ended her friendship with Snape and got to know and understand Sirius better during the First Wizarding War. They both become members of the Order of Phoenix and fought in several battles. Yeah. I'm just checking the time. We're 15, just 16 minutes in. Yeah. Poor Snuffles. We're on Sirius living off rats. Hermione Granger, you really are the brightest witch of your age. Sirius and Hermione, after she and Harry rescued him from receiving the Dementor's kiss in 1994, which where the books are placed in the 90s along with the movies. So if anyone actually goes, oh, but there's modern, no, you'd be surprised how much you can actually do with the costume department and everything else. Weasley family, the Hogwarts staff, all the Phoenix members. Um, Sirius. Oh, okay. The name Sirius Black is a pun on his Agamemnon's form of a black dog, since the star Sirius is known as the Dog Star, and is the brightest star in the Canis Major, the great dog constellation. Sirius is derived from the ancient Greek word. I do not know my ancient Greek. I'm sorry, but it is Sirios, meaning growling or scorcher. In Greek mythology, it is Orion's dog. In Arabic, the star is known as Al Shia, the leader, and in Scandinavia, it is being referred to as the Lacarina, meaning Loki's torch. Loki was a trickster god in Norse mythology, a possible allusion to Sirius' days of mischief making as one of the Marauders. And then we have behind the scenes, which we already know. Also with the author's comments and everything else. First appearance was actually in the Sorcerer's Stone, aka Philosopher's Stone. Prince of Azkaban, film, video game, then the film, Goblet of Fire, game as well, Order of Phoenix game as well, before the film. So we got the book, video games, films, Half-Blood Prince as well, mentioned only. This is Ursula Flint. Marcus Flint. That's where. That's where we know the name Flint from. Flint was known for being very rough in his cricket playing. For example, his handshake with Gretel, captain and rival of the Wood, often turned into attempts to break one another's fingers. Of course, this was all sexual tension. Really? Didn't need to know that. Did not need to know that. Oh. 1992 to 1993, Flint was pleased with his team when his team received broomstick courtesy of Lucius Malfoy when his son Draco became the team's new seeker. They break the Gryffindor Quidditch team, you know that. Here we are. Flint should have graduated from Hogwarts in 1993, but had to repeat his final year as he failed his exams. On one occasion, he participated in a scheme to scare Harry Potter with Draco, Vincent Grab, and Gregory Goyle. The four Slytherins dressed up as the Mentors, which were guarding Hogwarts that year due to Sirius's Black's escape from Azkaban. Also, Flint and Derek, following Malfoy's idea, stole the crate containing the Quidditch balls from Madame Roach's office and hid them in the clock tower courtyard. They replaced the crate with a box with a Jinx, Snix, Quaffle, and Bludger inside so they could beat the Gryffindor Quidditch team. However, their plan was foiled by Ronald Weasley and Hermione Granger. It is unknown what happened to Flint after Hogwarts. Probably joined Lord Voldemort and probably ended up, we all know that you join Lord Voldemort, it's an instant death sentence. We don't know. We don't know about his career or anything else after Hogwarts, but it's good to know that we sorted this scene out. So this is Deputy Headmistress. This is Headmaster. Right, we good on that? Good. Also, like to point out that do not go to Expecto Go's YouTube channel for information on Hogwarts Legacy. The conjunctivitis curse is not to be used on the Disillusionment Chest, which is this chest. There are only two ways, like I said already, the Disillusion Charm and the Invisibility Potion. What I would like to actually talk about right now would be the... Let's bring this here. Grab this. This is the rumor requirement. The reason why I have the sound turned off is because we can see from here this is actually empty. We can see this room is actually filled. We can see the pillars. There's two things in front of the pillars. In the right hand one, we have nothing. Depending on where you are actually, depending on how you're watching this video. And that was the blink and you miss it. This is the blink and you'll miss scene. We are standing here when this vivarium comes up. So yes, that railing is this. After we've gotten everything, of course, because this is actually the full area that we actually come across. This is the full. This is all decked out. That's a vivarium. That's a vivarium. That's a vivarium. All this is actually decked out, considering how empty the one on this side is. Hi, Deke. Also, how about a quick math class? What's 714 take away 40? Yes, you can write that answer down below. You done your calculations? Good. If you said 674, you would be correct. As you saw the moonstone drop from 40 to 20. It is not 694, I'm sorry. Also, we can do some blacksmithing and such. We do have a type of birdhouse for something we do have a well. We can look after magical creatures. Now comes the fun part. And by fun part, I mean I need that over there. We are actually now talking about Hogsmeade. So the first store from this trailer after Hogsmeade Station, yes, we can actually explore Hogsmeade Station. And after this area, that our main character actually walks into, this is Tombs and Scrolls. Tombs and Scrolls, a specialist bookshop that was established in 1769. If you're going, oh, we'd be able to see Zonko. Nope. Sorry, Zonko's joke shop was not founded in the 1890s or something, or after that, before 1890. Considering that we're 2 years ahead where Professor Dumbledore, when Dumbledore actually joins. Magic Neat, which is a greengrocer's. The haunted shop in Haunted Hogsmeade Questline is Stitches and Drafts. So that blacksmith hammer we saw beforehand, yeah. Hogshead Inn is a given. Spin Twitches. Now, I like to bring up something. Yes, I was like, there's a sporting need, and I don't know why there is a Zonko. This should not be here, and I do mean this should not be here. But this is the Spin Twitch's sporting needs. Free broomsticks. This would probably be the owl post or something. Not entirely sure. Anyway. The Shrieking Shack is not a building in Hogsmeade. Squirrel's Quill Shop, I am not entirely sure if that's actually in Hogsmeade. Nor am I sure of the Hogsmeade branch of Potea's Cauldron Shop. All the vendors is a given, as we do say that. Madame Pettifoot's tea shop is no. J. Pippin's, so we've got scrolls, tombs, a nice lamp, printing press, magic printing press. J. Pippin's potions or Pippin's potions. We know about the Hogsmeade post office, the Hayden family shop. Not entirely sure. So yeah, I'm guessing Magic Neep is. We do have. This is probably Galdrag's. Yeah, Gladrag's Wizard Wear. If you're gonna say, oh, Dominic Majestro's music shop, no. We do have a herbology shop, which is Dogweed and Deathcap. Dovis and Bearings, which is a shop that sold and repairs some magical instruments. Premier's Cauldrons, a shop that specializes in cauldrons. I do not know about that, considering that it's actually in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. If anyone says in the comment, what about Wizarding Wireless Network? Nope, sorry. You'll be completely wrong. Yes, I did. I was stretching. There are passageways to Hogwarts and passageway to Hogsmeade. Hogwarts backside to village right side. Hogwarts third floor corridor to Honeydrew cellar. I don't know if that Honeydrew cellar is actually there. Might have to look into that. Whomping Willow is not. The room a requirement to Hogshead Inn. I'm gonna say no. Secret passageways behind the mirror on the third floor, or fourth floor, I should say. Four secret passageways that Filch knows about as well. So there is those. Also, I'd like to point out that there is some development, some magic and such that we can actually do. I did say that the headmaster was I'm forgetting my place. The headmaster was Fearless and Giles Black, unidentified sorting hat slash RO lady. That was deputy headmistress. So we do know we do have a early 11th century first headmaster of Hogwarts. We had Brian Gagwald, I should say, Heliotrope Williams, Rias Scope, Adiosus Genrin, Fatherly Undercliff, Lieutenant Saceway, Elizabeth Duke, Guildford Abbott, Vorpius, Venus Varian, Unrest Smote, Dales Donut, Everett, Roger Mole, which is 1876, Quentin Timble, Limit, Dexter Fortescue, Bess Florence, Walter Oregon, Rose Egg, Rose Groma, Phineas Nigellus Black is a headmaster, born 1847, came headmaster at let's see, this my great grandfather is the least popular headmaster Hogwarts ever had. So he's virtually gone from professor to headmaster. So he's virtually only on his way. Professor Black died in 1925, which is at the age of 78. Time his death, had 5 children, at least 13 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. Although more would be born after he died, Phineas portrait in the headmaster's office did not seem to enjoy assisting Albus Dumbledore, feeling that he was direct and disagreeing with his pro-Muggle-born's belief. The second portrait of Black was hung at 12 Grimmauld Palace, and unlike other portrait subjects in the Wizarding World, Black could travel between his portrait, which he did often. I can't see why the boy should be able to do it better than you, Dumbledore. Albus Dumbledore, I'm going to expect you to, Phineas. Phineas knows about Dumbledore's mission to Harry Potter to retrieve Horcrux memory from Slughorn, which is um, Damn it. I have the book right in front of me. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. During Harry Potter, when his quest destroyed Lord Voldemort's Horcrux, his portrait was hidden in Hermione's magically enlarged beaded bag to stop him from being able to report their location to Severus Snape. Then headmaster of Hogwarts, his portrait was taken with the trio when they left the house. Doesn't say when he became. Well, notes I'm reading don't say when he became. Um, they may indicate that this may indicate that Felicitas had a little bit of ambition for Dumbledore. Given the timeline, it's possibly that Felicitas was the headmaster when Dumbledore was a student in 1890s, so virtually 1892, which would mean our characters would be leaving Hogwarts in 1992. In 1892, I should say. So yeah, there is that. But anyway, I think that is everything I need to go over. Considering we still have I'm gonna dip it. Albus Dumbledore, one of the best headmasters Hogwarts has seen, including saying he was suspended in 1993, later reinstated, making him a McGonagall acting. Don't know why Albus Dumbledore actually appears twice. Soon to have been sacked in 1996 after escaping a misery attempt to arrest him, reinstated later that year. Dolores Umbridge. Though Umbridge was proclaimed headmistress, she was not acknowledged as such by the headmaster's office, which shut her out for the remainder of the year. So for Snape, we know about his 1 year tenure, McGonagall, inspirational headmistress, and then there's an alternate timeline for Dolores Umbridge. So I'm saying this person here is deputy headmistress. So we sit down. Yes, I actually like that robe. It's black. That's grey. The emblem's just Hogwarts, and then we have deputy headmistress bringing the sorting hat out, which is actually what a deputy headmistress is supposed to be doing. So we are not exactly sure who her name is, but we go to I think it's the room of requirement section. We see her here. That is the deputy headmistress right there. So I'm just gonna fast forward, and then yeah. So virtually, we do see the headmistress, the deputy headmistress. So we let this play. Yes, there are books that we can actually nav with Accio, but we do actually. That is the headmistress. Yep, it's the same headmistress. All right, that is her. There's the deputy headmistress. And I think I'm sorry about that. I closed one tab and that had my notes, and the another video was started playing. My bad. Shout out to Retro Recontour. If you haven't subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. But yeah. Anything else I need to go over? No. There's nothing else for me to go over. Just know that when you get into the room requirement, just make sure that this is the right deputy headmistress. Oh, and if you're looking for all the spells, I do actually go over and break down video because we do have a lower more Sentinel, Nox, Loomis, Herburius, Protego, Verus Totalis, Acropius, Evius, Macaron Infamare, Relusio Glacio, and if I go forward to here, expect Patronum, Tiago, Ran Locomora, Locreus, Revelia, actually, Marius, Ran Repara, Morbius, Corbius, Mobius, I should say, expect a Patronum. So there are a number of places where you can actually see the spells. And yes, we do have Sir Nicholas as well, along with Lady Baron and such, because this is one of Nicholas's Death Day party. We do have History of Magic Classroom. Hello, Professor Binns. Loamora, or Accio, I should say. There's Accio being used again. No, we don't get to fly. We don't get to play Quidditch. And that should be it. So thank you to PlayStation, Hogwarts Legacy, and a shout out to another YouTuber by the name of Retro Raconteur. I will do a little shout out to him in the title and the description. So yeah, everything else that I've said, do not go to Expecto Go because they their video is false and misleading information on Hogwarts Legacy. Disillusionment Chest. You do not need to cast the Conjunctivitis on this chest. This chest needs to be invisible. So, Disillusionment Charm, Invisibility Potion. I don't know how many times I can state that. You can't use Loomis. And people, this person here, I remember opening chests containing famous witch and wizard cards, chocolate frogs, and even Birdie Bots being large carrying bags around Hogwarts in my original Harry Potter games from 2001. I'm excited to have it in addition to opening chests and loading in. Yeah. And also we have the Imperio. So thank you to Hogwarts Legacy for the Imperio spell. Now I'm going to end here because I've talked too much in this video and explained too much. I went over Sirius Black's the third history, family history and such, because, well, everyone's saying, oh, we don't know the headmaster. We do actually know the headmaster because he was actually mentioned in the books. And we do know about the headmaster from the Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince book. Such. So, anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I am sorry if this is actually longer than what I normally do, but all this information had to be said. So I will catch you next video if there's any new information. I will be gathering all the information. If there is any more information from Hogwarts Legacy come out, I do take a week to actually do that. This stuff. So, again, sorry for the long video. Hit the bell notification, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what you are looking forward to in Hogwarts Legacy. And I'll see if you're right or wrong. Remember, do what you love. If you have a love for anything, do it.